On a dark desert highway. Do y'all want to learn the true occult and esoteric meaning of one of the greatest rock songs ever created, Hotel California by the Eagles? Although it's really hard to find good information on this theory these days on the internet of censorship, with a little bit of digging and detective work, you're going to find that this song has some very deep and dark undertones. Among very small and secretive circles of people, it is well known that certain people in Hollywood and the music industry were a part of a strange cult. And it was all centered around a satanic church that was founded in 1969. This church was actually re-outfitted from a Christian church that existed there before. So I called up the captain. "Please bring me my wine," he said. "We haven't had that spirit here since 1969. Wine is a representation of the blood of Christ. The Spirit is the Holy Spirit which moves through him. And because this church was converted from a Christian church to a satanic one in 1969, you no longer have the Spirit of Christ in that building. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice," she said. "We are all just prisoners here of our own device." So the mirrors on the ceiling obviously represent lust, and the pink champagne, gluttony, drinking, being merry, and not paying attention to God. Being a prisoner of your own device is being a prisoner of your lower primal nature, that which is hell. And in the master's chambers, they gather for the feast. They try to stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. The master in this line is the adversary, or Satan, if you will. And the chambers is this world in the current age, which is his. Going to this feast is a representation of the animal nature of man, which lives in a three-dimensional reality. The stabbing of the beast is trying to work through this world and rise up through it, but you just can't kill the beast, the Babylon Beast system. There's a very interesting dynamic among the greatest artists of our time. While they often embedded these subtle secrets into their art to give you an understanding of what this reality really is and what the problems are of our current age, their lives, their careers, their motivations, and the very nature of their artistic expression was intimately intertwined and interconnected with the motivations of the Dark Cabal and their master plan. I'm going to tell you something about the music industry. In fact, I'm going to tell you something about every industry. You don't make it up to the top without selling a couple things. You don't make it to the top without joining a couple special groups. You'll never make it on the cover of all the magazines unless you make a special trip to a certain island. When God says the devil has dominion over this world in this time, he's not joking. As Bob Dylan always said, you gotta pay your dues to the master.